Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's videos we are going to clean up some rust from the bike parts like the chain and the disc plate and even from the sprocket. So for doing this what we need is a harpic. So I'm going to add up a harpic in water. So I've taken like 5 liter of water. As you can see it's just a normal water because I'm using my hand. So it's just a normal water. It's not like what do you say? It's no chemical added, nothing added. Just we are going to add this harpic over here. And this is for those who are new in my channel. Hit that subscribe button below and turn on the notification to not miss out any of my videos like this. The last time when I used this harpic with the petrol tank, it was very good. So let's just try again. I'm going to do that again with some parts that I need to clean up, so I preferred harpic. So let's just try it and see what's the result. So I'm going to take the harpic with a normal tap water, and add up some like Alright guys, you can see that I had added the water turned out blue. So let's just close this thing, and I don't want this to spill over here. Keep it aside. So the water is turned out blue, as you all can see. The water is blue in color right now. So next thing is just to add up this stuff. So I don't want my bare hands to go inside, so I will just drop them inside, that's it. So first the chain, and the next step is sprocket. The sprocket, you can see it's one side it's golden in color but not clear. Like you can see it's not clear and visible. So the other side is rusted out. Like this area, you can see this area is rusted out. So let's just see what this thing can do. And the disc, you can see some place it's clean and some place it's maximum rusted out, and some place it's clean. You can see from the both sides. Second side is not very good, but the other side is having a line over here around. That's ugly. So let's just throw this thing inside and see what's happening. Alright guys, so you can see this thing is making bubbles. So before it was not there, so now this thing turns out it's making bubbles, and the things are inside. So the things are inside, like I'm just going to make sure, like these are the parts which are inside. Oh, I cannot lift it up. So they are inside. I hope you can see. 3 things are inside: the sprocket and the brake pad, brake disc, and the chain. So I will just leave it like this for around maybe 5-6 hours or maybe more. So let's just be back after I think the time is up, so that we can just remove this thing out and see what's the progress. Alright guys, we are back. And it has been 24 hours. This thing is sitting inside, and let's just show you the result of the water. It was blue in color, and now you can see the water turned out brown in color. So I hope it will be clean inside. So let's just remove this thing out and see what's the result. Okay guys, so the result turned out bit better. I will not admit that it's completely cleaned out. I will not say that it's completely cleaned out, because there is still rusted out, and some part is cleaned out. So let's just wipe it, remove all the parts out and wipe it off and see what's the result. Let's show you. sprocket, I will admit that it's a little bit cleaned inside. Before there was a lot of rust over here. This is a bit better than before. So let's see what about the chain. So here's the chain. So the chain, it is slightly black in color right now. So these are all the three parts. So let's just wipe this up and have a look like how this is there. The water turned out brown, as I showed you. The water is brown in color. Before it was blue in color. So let's just wipe this up and see. So now I need to wipe this up. For that I'll wear the hand gloves. So first just wear the hand gloves because I don't know this is harmful or not. So better be careful. Alright guys, so let's just give you a close-up look on this whole thing. Alright guys, so while I was cleaning, you can see the tissue, it's turning brownish color, and even the part is cleaned up and this is not cleaned up. So let's just you see the rust is going off and this turn. So the sprocket, it's pretty much cleaned up. I need to clean up with the wash with water and everything. So I'll do that later on and we'll see what's the result. Now let's see the sprocket. You can see before it was more rusted out and even the outer line wasn't shown. Even there was one single line over this side. So this is the area where it was cleaned and the other was all rusted out. So now you can see a little rust is on the sides and even in the center there is very less rust. So let's just wipe this thing up. Let's just dip it once. So I just dipped it again and let's just wipe it up because with wet water only we can just wipe everything up. It was dried out. So you can see the difference. This is wet area and this is not wet area. So you can see the difference between all this. So let's just move it to the other side and just wipe it up. Oh, the shining is coming back. You can see over in this area, the shining is coming back. Let's just wipe it cleanly. Oh guys, so you can see almost like I can say like 75% of or 80% of rust is gone from this side, and this side there is still 50% of rust remaining. So let's just I will try once more, but let's just clean this thing up and we'll try up once more. And the chain I cannot just wash it or wipe it up like this because this thing is not straight, so I cannot just wipe it up. So it's better to leave it like this and just again dip it on the water with the harpic and see the next time what's the result. You can see the rust when I'm cleaning it up. So here's the clean tissue, and while wiping it up you can see the rust is coming out. So alright guys, so I have taken the tap water, normal tap water, as you can see. This is the second time I'm trying this thing. So first time what we did, the result was pretty much better. So then again I'm going to do, because it's not just perfectly cleaned up. This part is still rusted out and this thing is pretty much green color. I need to a little bit polish, and so this will be better in color. So now just dip the harpic again. I'm going to use harpic again and let's just do it the other time, second time. So alright guys, the water turned out blue, as you all can see. The water is now in blue in color because so alright guys, so let's just start putting everything inside back and leave it for overnight, I think so. So the sprocket is a little bit rusted on the sides, little bit, not. So let's just try once again by adding this whole thing together and leave it. So I dipped everything inside. So let's just leave it again for 24 hours and see after that. So let's just clean this thing with clean water and so I brought the clean water with me. So let's just dip this thing inside and clean them. So first I'm going with this sprocket. I took a sponge with me, normal kitchen sponge. Get this cleaned up. Alright guys, so the shining of the sprocket is coming back when I'm rubbing this thing. So let me just rub this all and I'll be back. Alright guys, so you can see the difference on the both side. Now this thing is looking much better. Let me just wipe this thing up. Alright guys, so the greyish color is back, as you all can see. This is the greyish color and this. So I said you in the beginning that this is golden color, so the paint of this material has gone away. So just be careful while applying on the paint material. So the original color of the steel came out. It is grey in color, then it came out. I need to clean up more, but just enough for me. I'll just leave this aside and do other stuffs. The other brake pad. So let's just go with the brake pad. So from one side it's very pretty much cleaned out, and the other side there is still rust over here. So let's just try to clean this up with this and see. Alright guys, so the rust is almost gone from this. So I can say this thing is very nicely cleaned up. So I need to just wash it up because of this still a little bit rust because that didn't went from here. But this is still a very good thing. So you know the before the position of this was very bad, all rusted out. So now there is no rust at all. Now it's time for the chain. The chain is the hardest part to clean out. Alright guys, so you can see from this side it's black in color, and from this side it's still brownish color. So I just wiped it over from this side but did not wipe it over from this side. So now let's just wipe it from the other side and see what's the result. Alright guys, so my hand is turning dirty right now because of the rust coming out from this. You can see the rust is where exactly going from this thing, but I need to brush this thing up and clean this thing up. Alright guys, so I have taken brush and water and even the sprocket. You can see while I was cleaning it, the rust is going from here. I'll show you this ruler over here. Like I'm just wiping this thing up with the brush and water, and the rust is going completely. Finally guys, I'm very excited about the result. So the result turned out perfect. You can see this thing is creation color, but needs a little bit polish so that the steel color will come out. But this thing has no rust over here, and on the other side, I admit that there is a little bit rust over here, but I need to just wipe this thing up and clean this thing up so that this rust will move away. But still, there was more rust at the beginning. You know that there was more than this. So now it turned out very good. And the sprocket is 100% clean. I can say that. You can see that. There was golden color on this, but the golden color went away with the harpic. So the color of this thing, anything when you use the harpic, the color of the thing will go away, and the thing will be clean and smooth. So now there is no rust over here. I showed you the 3 dark spaces of rust over here, but you can see there is no rust at all. And the chain I do admit I need to get this thing cleaned up because this thing is not easy to clean up. So I need to just clean this thing up, but still this thing turned out great. There was a lot of brownish color, but now this thing has some yellow spots, I can say yellow spots of rust, because this rust can go away with just brushing away or something like this. This rust will go away easily. But still this thing is perfect. So alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification so that you will not miss out any of my videos, interesting videos like this. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.